Dear all, this is the tutorial for the new feature in my plugin, AutoPaint. First, create a new tiled item set. Everything in this plugin starts from an item set. Let's add some meshes. In this simple tutorial, we will use some plant and soil. Drag the grass, blue flower, red flower, soil 0, soil 1 and soil 2 from demo asset to your item set. Double check these items. Very good. We are going to make these soil meshes spawn in perfect order in the AutoPaint. Change a proper name for our item set. Right-click on the item set to create a new AutoPaint rule. Take a quick glance for AutoPaint rule editor. Here is the AutoPaint items. Here is our rules. Here is the test paint viewport. You can configure the test paint viewport here. We only need one floor. Delete floor 2 and floor 3. First, create a new AutoPaint item. Name it soil and give it a soil-like color. Now, we can paint this item. It works the same as normal paint mode. Since no rule is set, there are nothing spawn in the viewport. You can open drop-down menu here to adjust it. Decrease the paint hint opacity. If the rules are set, some meshes will spawn beneath the AutoPaint hint. The hotkey to quick toggle hint visibility is Alt-E. Press Alt-E. Press Alt-E. Let's create the first rule. First we need to create a rule group. Name it as soil. Add some rules inside this group. Start with the simplest one. Set its size as 1:1. You can edit its adjacency rule by select item and then click here. What should spawn if the 1:1 soil is painted? Choose soil 0. Now this mesh was spawned at every soil position. Now we want to make it auto-spawn soil row. Let's erase some of the soil. Eraser works the same as normal paint mode. We want to make the middle position of 3 consecutive soil to spawn soil A2. Check out the item preview. This is what I want. Well, the spawn meshes is not updated. Why? The order of rule is assessed from top to bottom, and it is set stop on rule mat. We can just drag to top. Okay. The spawn pattern matched our expectation now. Spawn soil 2 in the middle of every 3 consecutive soil. Let's add rule for the 2 ends. Three consecutive soil. Make one of its and not soil. Shift click to set it negative. This position must not be a soil. It can be empty or anything else. We want it to be soil 1. Check it again. Perfect. Again. Adjust its order. The right end is good now. It's because our rule only apply on the right end. We can create the mirrored version of this rule by clicking here to toggle Mirror X. It looks good, however, the mesh is not rotated accordingly. Click this toggle Auto Rotate to fix it. The spawn pattern is perfect now. Test it now. You can select the rule to check where the rule met. It's still pretty boring now. We can add some plant on top of a soil row. Add another rule. Spawn flowers in the middle position of any 3 consecutive soil. We need to choose the structure type and place type properly before choosing what to spawn. Add the 2 flowers here. When multiple items are chosen, it will randomly pick one based on the random coefficient. Let's set it 3 versus 1. The ratio of red flowers to blue flowers is 3 to 1. Nothing changed as expected. Need to adjust the order of rules. The soil beneath flowers is gone. Since the rule at that position is already met, it will stop to assess rules below it. Just toggle the button Stop on Met and it should work. Well, it didn't. Sometimes the viewport does not sync to latest rules. Just press this button to force it respawn now. The hotkey is Alt-R. We can also press it to check different random spawn pattern. Nice. Lastly, we want to spawn grass on empty positions. Add a rule. Set size as 1:1 and leave it empty. Choose grass to spawn. Nice. Where you paint the soil, there are soil in beneath and flowers on top of it. The empty region is also filled with grass. Let's use this rule. Drag the rule asset to your map. Edit. Switch to AutoPaint mode. It's full of grass since nothing has painted. Let's paint. Adjust the hint opacity. Press Alt-E to toggle hint visibility. Perfect. The basic tutorial on AutoPaint is completed. Thank you for your watching. Hope you have a nice day.